action on Munger Vision from the Hinchy Gym. West Rutland, the number 3 seed, 16-4, taking on the Canaan Eagles, coming in with the 14th seed, a 7-11 record. They're dressed in purple and yellow uniforms, like the Los Angeles Lakers. You see Lincoln out there defensively all over the ball. And I'll go through the rosters for you as this game progresses along. And the first shot of the game for Canaan will be from the baseline, about an 8-footer. No good. Pease, long pass up ahead, and out of bounds. I got to get situated here. As you can tell, I came on after the tip. I came on out of focus. Well, everything was going really good. It's a 6 o'clock start time, which is irrelevant to you, but it's an hour earlier than usual, and I was okay with that. Then I got a phone call, and I answered the phone, and I'm very long-winded, and I talk, and said, no, time had slipped away. So I got here and threw the equipment onto the staging and did the opening announcements and just trying to settle in. Canaan without a senior on the line in their roster at all, not a single senior on this team. So maybe the basket, Pease will get the basket, Lincoln will get the assist, and Pease going to the line for the and one. Okay, so the foul will be called on Canaan's number 2, Victoria Harris. And we'll send seniors here. Now in contrast, West Rutland starting 5 seniors. 8 seniors on their team, 5 seniors starting. And Lincoln almost came up to the steal. That ball's going to be picked up at the last second by the Canaan Eagles, and the Eagles looking to sort of like I said, even if the night plays out and the seeds hold true, Canaan's a team you got to remember for next year in the playoffs without a senior on their lap. Look at that, the put back is good. That was begin with the basket, and we got a 3-2 ball game. Winner tonight will move on to the quarterfinals, and all likelihood will be playing in Riverdale. That backdoor cut against the zone, well defended. Number 22 of the pickoff was Marquis, and Marquis being pressured in the back by Pease, and they let her bounce off. Little contact there. And Lincoln came around, made the steal, and Lincoln will go up with the left hand, not get the finish. That's Stemersky down the floor. She shot a little bit too hard, and West Rutland will miss. A golden opportunity right there. The Golden Horde coming in with that 16-4 record. 2 losses to Green Mountain Union High School, which is a step up in divisions, and they're an excellent team. There's the steal, and the table is set, and the basket is made. It's 4-2 Canaan. Sorry to say, West Rutland's 4 losses. 2 of them came to Division 3 Green Mountain. Griswold, no, she took the 3 ball, no good. Chase down, Pease will have it. Then a loss on the road to Arlington, which ended up being the number 2 seed in this Division 4 tournament. And it was a close ball game down in Arlington. Ames the shot, no good. And a loss that the West Rutland squad would avenge later on with a win here over Arlington in West Rutland, and then a loss to Division 3 Twin Valley, which is a high-seeded team in the Division 3 tournament, and it was a close ball game down in Wilmington, Vermont. And again, that's a loss that West Rutland avenged here with a win over Twin Valley. So that's their 4 losses, and you can see how easy it could be to be 19-1. They are battle-tested, they are playoff-tested, as this is a team on the floor that went to the finals last year, West Rutland. Losing a heartbreaker. Oh, there's a good basket by Pease. Losing a heartbreaker last year in the finals to Chelsea. 7-4 West Rutland. Canaan trying that long pass in the front court. Will throw the ball away. And of course, the key to West Rutland tonight, and boy, this camera's bugging me wicked tonight. There we go. Takes it a while to warm up and get the focus going. Oh, a nice ball fake by Griswold. She'll give it off to Pease from the free throw line. No, it'll rim out on her. Good look. She was open. She just didn't get the basket. And Marquis with the push against Pease will cut to the inside, and we're going to have a reach foul on Pease, and that will be her first personal. Also be the team's first team foul. And the sub coming in the ballgame for Canaan will be Bethany Ladd. She's going to come in for Marquis. No, key to West Rutland is just be West Rutland. Play your high-intensity defense, create some turnovers, get some easy baskets. Run the floor, take care of the basketball. And Stemersky will leave it short. And they are a team which sometimes they struggle on little bunny shots and layups. And they are a 50% free throw team from as a whole as a team, West Rutland. Other than that, they're pretty impeccable. As Griswold sneaking up from behind, can't get there. And a shot along the baseline, no good. The offensive putback up and in. That was noise with the basket, makes it 9-6 West Rutland. And that's an area that's been exposed throughout the season by certain teams in West Rutland plays. It's just, if you have a height advantage, or if you play physical, you can out-rebound them. That'll be out of bounds off from Smirsky, and West Rutland will turn the ball over. And 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Neither team has taken a timeout. Like I said, this is a play-down game, and winner will move on into the quarterfinals. If it's West Rutland, it'll be here at the Hinchy Gym, and I'll have it for you. Jerry Munger, Munger Vision. Glad that brought you West Rutland basketball all season long. As Ladd lost the dribble, able to give the ball back to Harris. And Harris, it's a good motion offense out there. And Lincoln came up top and made the steal, and she'll come in from the right side to Simon, and she'll cash it in for the 2 points. Again, it takes me a while, not me, but it takes my camera. It's a little while to get warmed up, stays in focus, and oh, late whistle and a foul. Griswold will be called for the foul, and that will be the second team foul, Griswold's first personal. And Marquis coming back in the ballgame for Canaan, and she will replace number 10, Raylene Begin. Excuse me, I almost fell over the camera. I was leaning on the tripod, and you could see it tilt. There was a reason. 30-second timeout taken by the Canaan Eagles. They're down 11-6, and we'll keep it right on the Eagles huddle, and I'll tell you their whole roster. Number 2 is Victoria Harris. Number 4 is Krista Cottonwire. Raylene Begins, number 10. Bethany Ladd, 11. Rebecca Marchesal is number 12. Allison Rancourt, 14. Jasmine Brousseau is number 20. 21, Casey Noyes. Nick Marquis is 22. Ritza Arias is 23. Lisa Charette is number 24. And Ashley Bork is 31. And that is the complete Eagles roster. Geographically, if you want to know where they are, go as far to the northeast as you can in Vermont, just before you cross the border into Canada, and you are at Canaan. All right, now I gotta rub off my tripod. Oh, I was excited about the early start, because it means I'll get home early. And then Lincoln will make the steal. Lincoln, she's got a player on the right side. She'll take the bump from Marquis, and no whistle on the play, and we'll give her the block shot. You see Harris slow it down now. Marquis, after that brief rest, back in the ballgame. Pease on her, man-to-man, it looks like. Being played by West Rutland. Griswold will step in front of the pass. It was intended for Harris. Now, if you watched West Rutland basketball throughout the last decade, you know that defense is number 1 with them. Tempo is number 2. They get a lot of their points off turnovers, and that's going to be a miss. And I told you, they miss a lot of bunny shots. They'll kick it out and settle down and start it over again. Like I said, they've got a lot of seniors out there. And Lincoln, no, it'll rattle around, pop back out. Lincoln with the steal. Tell you what, she's also just developed quite the technique on the 3-point shot. Marquis read it, got in there. Marquis having a great first quarter for Canaan. Harris looking baseline, will step inside the defender off the window and get it. That'll make it 11-8. That was a well set up shot by Marquis. That's to Ames. He'll swing it down inside to the basket's going to be good. Brought it down to Smirsky, and she was able to arc out away from the defender, make the basket, had the contact on the arm. You can see the call from John McKernan, one of the officials tonight. Coming back in will be Raylene Begin. She will replace, this is a Canaan change now, she'll replace Bethany Ladd. So looking to complete the 3-point play. Here's Smirsky, and she will be short. Griswold will tip the ball to the corner. It'll be chased down by Smirsky. They'll come back to Ames. In the late portion of the season, Ames started to take those open shots. And she's got a good shot. Right there, it didn't happen. That's going to be off from Griswold. She'll recover it and give it back to Lincoln. Lincoln's had a game with 6 3-pointers. She might have had more, but I remember doing the game with 6 3-pointers on the drive, and we'll have shots, I believe, coming up. Griswold on the dribble penetration. And that foul is going to be on Begin. So Raylene Begin will pick up, I believe, her first personal. Yes, that's the team's third. 13-8, West Rutland by 5. As we're at 1:26 to go in the first quarter. Play down action. Again, you can always go to PEGTV.com, click video on demand. You can watch Munger Vision 24/7 any day of the week, anywhere in the universe on the internet. Free service. You can also wait till Saturday afternoon, starting at 4 o'clock until Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. Non-stop sports. Usually it's all my stuff. Or whoever passes in the game, but usually it's me. There's the trap, and they'll give it up top to begin. She had the person open on the baseline and didn't get her the ball. She had Marchesal, number 12, a little height to her, trying to post up inside. And again, the motion offense that they're going to run. That's Marquis. Wants to step inside the defender, puts it up, looks like a left-hander, no good. Rebound on the weak side will be controlled finally by Canaan, and the Eagles will set it up for Harris, and no. They're going to get another offensive chance here, and they want to bring the ball back to Harris, stolen away by Lincoln. Lincoln, full throttle, and we'll go to the bump, the left hand going to the line. Yeah, she tried to set herself up for the contact, and she'll bounce to the outside, and she's going to get a couple free throws. Now, I do not have my stat sheet that Coach Randy supplies me with, but I believe Lincoln, for the starters, had the highest free throw percentage. And she'll make that one. She'll make it 15-8 West Rutland. So again, Marquis is going to take a breather with 41 seconds to go in the first quarter, and that is Noise that came in, number 21, to take her spot. Also, number 11, Bethany Ladd in the ballgame. That's Marchesal who threw the ball in the bounds, and Harris had it tipped, still got it to Marchesal, and she'll bring it to the center of the floor. That's what you want to do. Get the ball back to the middle of the floor. As begin to Harris as they run the baseline play. That wasn't open. They'll give it off in the corner. That was a tough pass to handle, and she did a nice job. And that'll be off from the head. Oh, Lincoln got a finger in the eye or in the nose. Looks like her nose. And yeah, she's checking for blood. She's a very tough player, Lincoln is. Count it. There's that bugaboo offensive rebounds. You know, you don't have to be tall to box out, and that was the problem right there. Everybody on the West Rutland squad was on the outside of the action watching as Tiffany Ponto going to be coming in. I didn't hear the buzzer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got Lincoln heading off to the, I can only assume, the ladies' room, and the assistant coach, Sam Gilmer, going with her, and that's probably because she got that inadvertent finger in the facial area. Samirsky with a good box out, and then she'll bring the ball down to Griswold. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Griswold's a good three-point shooter. And she'll give it up to Samirsky. Clock winding down. Ames. Nope. I don't know if it would have counted, but a good first quarter for both teams, I thought. 16-10 West Rutland over Canaan, and played on action on Munger Vision. From the restroom, and she's got, it's her nose. She got a big wad of tissue stuck up her nose, and she's on the bench right now trying to get the bleeding under control. And there's the catch, the turn, and the finish. And that was right off the dry racebook. Begin with the basket, cut the lead to 16-12 West Rutland. Like I said, fly senior start for West Rutland. They went to the championship game last year. They came in the number 3 seed. Sometimes these first rounds, it's the higher seeded team that actually has to settle things down. Pease will spin, give the ball back to Ames, and got it! 2-pointer. Okay, the referee started to indicate 3, then he went 2-ball. Her foot was on the line, and that'll be an 18-12 West Side lead. Second quarter action, 30 seconds into the second quarter. Katie Lincoln back at the scores table. She's going to come into the ballgame. Pease with the quick hands took the ball away from Begin. Pease had it floating back away and went off from Begin out of bounds. Is Griswold going to come out now, and Lincoln will take her spot. And that's on Lincoln, Katie Lincoln, right to the baseline to bring the ball into play for West Rutland. The only women basketball player to eclipse the 1,000-point mark. Was up and looking for her first 3-point shot. Still looking for it. Pease on the weak side will put it off the window, and Pease leading scorer for West Rutland here in the first half, having a big ball game for West Side. Now she'll get on the ball, and Marchesal set the basketball on that side to Noise. Harris had a little problem in the first quarter handling all those steals just like that. It goes off from the foot of Lincoln. Out of bounds. That was close, but it's going to be purple basketball. Be Canaan basketball. As Raylene Begin. Lincoln also holds the school record for the most points scored by a girl in a basketball game, by a woman in a basketball game. I want to say it was 34. It could have been 36, though. They want Pease to play off the passer. Yeah, it's Canaan bringing the ball on the play to Harris. He'll give it back to Begin. She'll put it on the floor, and nope. Look at that offensive rebound. Yep, that was just the case. I'm not picking on Pono, but that was her assignment. She never boxed out. She was staying behind her, and that's easy points right there. 20-14 on the little putback off the offensive rebound. Looking to go inside, and that play hasn't been there in the first half for West Rutland. That's one of their bread and butter plays. It's been well defended to this point by Canaan. The Eagles in the purple and yellow, like I said, it looked like the Los Angeles Lakers taking on West Rutland in their home whites at the Hinchy Gym. 6 minutes to go in the first half. West Rutland by 6. So West Rutland, some of their big wins were over Arlington here, which is now the number 2 seed in the tournament in the regular season. I'm talking. And we have a foul on the play as bodies hit the floor. And that trip will be called on Ames. And Griswold going to be coming back in the ballgame now for West Rutland. Very brief rest. Marchessault left it short. Had a great spot. There's the offensive rebound. No good. One more time. Begin to the hole. No. And she kept it alive. Got the foul. Tell ya, that could wear down West Rutland with fouls and just physically tired. And 2 shots coming up for beginning. And again, all it is a matter of being positioned or standing behind the players on the outside of the paint, which makes boxing up pretty easy. That's also the 5th team foul. First foul on Varsity, and Griswold now coming in for Ames for West Rutland, and 20-15 the score. The Twin Valley game here at West Rutland when they upset Twin Valley. That was a tremendous signature victory for West Rutland. Lead down to 4. Canaan, long ride. Brought a lot of fans with them. They're very into the ball game right now. Griswold in the corner, and I thought one thing that West Rutland did very well last year and this year, and they'll get the ball all the way across the baseline to the weak side, and then the shot put up by Samursky, and she'll make the basket. Lead will go to 6, 22-16. Right now, Canaan looking at that press by West Rutland, and Pease will make the steal. Pease having a phenomenal game. Basket's good. Pease got fouled. Going to the line. Johnny McKernan with the call. That foul was on number 11. That's Bethany Ladd. Now Pease has got to be in double digits already for West Rutland. And Little Long with the rebound. And that's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Ponto as she went through noise. And now we're going to have Gianna Ricky coming in for Samursky. That's a West Rutland change. Ricky going to be wearing number 3 in white. Now Canaan, number 1 issue with them. Take care of the basketball. Oh, right there. Man, killing the dribble that early. That's going to be tiptoed and stayed in bounds. Wow, what a job. And that's going to be a blocking. Oh, that's a terrible call. I can't believe that's a blocking foul. Rick Griswold was there, so advanced early, planted, squared, never leaned. And I'll tell you what, that's a hard call to make from behind like that, behind the play. I was squared on with the camera. You be the judge, you make the call. But Rick Griswold sure looked like she was standing there a long time stationary. Wow. That's going to be the 2 things. First of all, Griswold didn't get hurt on the contact, but that's also the 2nd foul on Griswold now. Pease will tip the ball away, and it will be out of bounds. Last touch by Canaan. And I'm looking. Oh, Marquis back in the ball game for the Canaan Eagles, and Griswold had to come back and be reminded of her assignment to bring the ball in bounds. Maybe she got the senses knocked out of her, and she'll go inside to Pease. Open pass up the shot went to Ricky. We'll bring it back to Pease. She'll split the defense, and they're going to call travel. Yeah, the table was set beautifully for that step to the hole, but she got called for the step. And Heidi Byrne coming in for Brooke Griswold. I like that move. A couple reasons why. That was a pretty good shot she took. Check her out, make sure she's okay. And no need to pick up the 3rd foul this early in the right at the halfway point of the 2nd quarter. That'll be out from Lincoln's foot to Ricky. She's got her dribble, and she'll pass it on and go to Byrne. Heidi Byrne, 3-ball on it, short. Long rebound, going to be taken out there by Canaan. This is begin with the basketball, and she will be stopped by Ponto going down inside any further. She'll very wisely pull the ball back out. Pease got a piece of the ball, and that's not going to be a problem for Canaan to pick the ball up. Oh, yeah, good call. Got her with the lower body. Got her with the lower body, and that's already the 7th team foul. And that will send Canaan the line for the rest of the ballgame. 5 team fouls on Canaan, 7 on West Rutland. And at the line will be number 10, Raylene Begin. And Samirsky will come in for Pease. She's collected her second foul. So Griswold with 2, Pease with 2. And I'm checking Griswold out sitting down there. She looks not 100%. And that shot will be off the mark. It's only the 1-and-1. Ponto to Lincoln. Samirsky, Byrne, Ricky, and Ponto. That's the 5 on the floor for Coach Serrani. Byrne wanted to push the ball inside to Ponto. It was tipped away, picked up by Ricky, and she's going to, well, I thought they were going to give her the ball back in the corner. Lincoln calls for the ball, will get the ball. She'll put it on the floor. Samirsky open and blocked down inside by Marchesal, number 12. Nothing but hand on ball. Great play by Marchesal. They'll swing it down inside to Begin. Got it. Transition basket. Got him. I'm looking at the storyline down by just 6. Canaan, West Rutland starting to get a little bit in foul trouble. And Lincoln was looking for some kind of call. There was no travel. There was no block. And there was no charge. Yeah, and on the switch, Begin will come out. Number 10, Raylene Begin taking a... Well, she actually looks like she's injured. She's coming out of the ball game. And she is replaced by Ladd, number 11, Bethany Ladd. Ricky, that's a 3-ball, and that's off the window and in. Nope, they're going to say 2 point. When she landed, she was inside the arc, and that would be the call. And Marquis over the top of the defense to Harris. That's Lincoln picking up Harris. Lincoln doing a good job of not reaching. Byrne will get the steal. Heidi Byrne got a 2-on-2 here. Byrne slows it down from the elbow, will be off the mark. Rebound on the trail play, put up and in. I believe it was Ponto on the trail. And we've got a timeout taken, a full timeout taken by Canaan, as they have another player who seems to be somewhat injured. That's Noyes holding the wrist. 28-18, West Rutland able to respond. Their reserves off the bench doing an excellent job to push the lead for the first time tonight in the double digits. 28-18, West Rutland. He's been very solid here in this first half for Canaan. They're down by 10. They need to respond to that West Rutland run right now. They want to get buried with 2:58 to go in the half. Ladd with the touch back to Marquis. She'll work her way cautiously up the floor as Ricky and Samirsky and Lincoln all in the back court. Might get away with a step there. That's Harris for Lincoln. Now Lincoln so close to the halftime. You don't want her to pick up that mixed foul. She's at just 1 right now. Tipped around and chased down by Samirsky, and I believe last touch by Marissa Samirsky. Good hustle by both players. Marchesal, number 12 in purple, and Samirsky, number 10 in white. As Ladd, right in front of the scorer's table, will wait till Harris pops off the screen, and she came open. Lincoln. Again, oh, they killed that dribble early, and they're going to get bailed out as Marquis able to catch the ball over the top. To the paint, up, and got it! Oh, what a teaser of a basket to set on the rim, and then it went in. And Marquis showing the ability. She's strong, able to take the ball inside like that off the dribble. Nice catch by Samirsky. Foul, count it! Samirsky from Lincoln, and now the and 1 for Samirsky. Pease and Samirsky with a lot of offense here in this first half for West Rutland. And that'll be the 16th foul. And the first are Marchesal. And that will be a violation. Samirsky missed the rim. And quickly they're going to bring Begin back in the ball game, and she will replace Noyes, and that's a Canaan switch right there. And number 10 is Begin. Marquis, it's a work off the screen, and that opens up Ladd, just enough to get her the pass, and they'll beat the 5 count. The press has been pretty effective. Probably 50-50 so far as steals, and I'll tell you what, Marquis knows the way to the basket, and they're not stopping the penetration going down in low. Once she breaks the first layer of defense, oh, Lincoln comes around, no good. That was a circling shot that almost fell. Went out from Lincoln's hands to Pano and ends up with Samirsky. She got fouled on her way to the hole, and it's going to be the 1-on-1 as Marquis should be picked up the foul. She's the only one in the vicinity of the offensive player. 22, yep. And it should be the 1-on-1. Yeah, they got it all squared away and step in the line. It'll be Samirsky. There's Marquis. Oh, that's huge. I just realized that. Marquis just picked up her 3rd personal foul. Wow. So Samirsky back to work here. Will missed that shot, and the rebound down to Noyes. To Marchessault, the Noyes. Now back to Ladd. Got to keep that dribble alive. Oh, Ladd did it again. Should get bailed out by Marchessault in the middle of the floor. Lincoln came around, couldn't make the steal, trying to get back into position. And no. Tell you, they were lucky, West Rutland, right there. That was a little bit of a mistake, not a little bit, that was an obvious mistake defensively. And they didn't get burned by the basket. Swiderski, as a defender, over pursuit. Count it! Swiderski again with the basket and one. And that was the thing, too, from the, maybe just about the midway point of the regular season on. You know, Lincoln had scored tons of points, and everybody looked to her to score on the team. And it was right around that midway point that the Swiderski stood up and started to score. The Peas started to score. Griswold has scored all season long. She's really been offensive-minded this year. And then your reserves come in. Pownell was doing a good job coming in with points. And you can see tonight how they're a very balanced scoring team all of a sudden. Lincoln stole it and got it. 35-22. And right now, this very young Canaan team wants to stay close. Going to be off from, I think, Swiderski out of bounds. Amanda Hart going to come in for Heidi Byrne for West Rutland. Hart's going to be wearing number 20. She split her regular season between playing JV ball and varsity ball. And they're going to talk it over, reverse the call, and maybe they didn't reverse it. Maybe it was always white and it just misunderstood. But it'll be West Rutland basketball. And these next 67 seconds left in the first half is very important. And that's away. Very important for Canaan not to let the lead swell up, actually, for him to get a couple baskets and stops here. Lincoln went out by her. She made the steal, but her momentum carried her out of bounds. Canaan again. Will just work the ball down the floor about 10, 15 feet at a time. They got to bring the ball back to the middle of the floor and set a screen. They're trying to work on that sideline, and that just makes it such a tough angle to make the pass. Inside to Marchessault, knocked away by Pownell. In the hands of Lincoln. Lincoln stopping, starting, accelerating, ducks beneath the defender, missed the shot. There's Swiderski up, and no good this time. Put a lot of muscle on the shot, and Hart will pick up the foul. That's going to be the team's 9th, and it'll still be just the 1-on-1 for Canaan. And they're going to walk it down now and set up for this will be the last time for the 1-on-1. That's the 9th team foul, and that means the next one committed by West Rutland in the first half. We'll give them 2 shots the rest of the way. So 35-22 ball game. Raylene Begin will eye the basket and get it. They needed that. They need both these actually. Kind of take away a tad bit of that momentum. And Begin's second shot is not going to happen. Lincoln to the ball and got a 2-on-2 happening right now. Lincoln will go to the left hand and got it. Well, she set the defender up. She leaned to the middle of the floor. Lincoln didn't. That defender heads that way, and she's brought the ball back to the left hand, and Lincoln can't quite get there. It'll be picked up by Harris. Slowed down this time from bringing the ball down any deeper on the dribble, and boy, I tell you, a nice job of going to the hole hard off the backboard, though. And Ricky with the rebound. 28 seconds to go, first half. Play down action, 37-23. West Rutland up by 14 right now to Ricky. She'll pump fake inside, not there. Now they'll go down from the baseline into the low post, kick it back out to Hart. Thought about the 3-ball, pass it up. Marchessault there defensively. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and that'll be an air ball on the weak side, picked up by Canaan. Got a chance for the last shot, down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and I don't think they're going to get it off. No, before, nope, the buzzer sounded, and that's going to be the first half of playing. West Rutland able to pull away there late in the second quarter. They put the lead at 14, 37-23. West side over Canaan on Munger Vision. Now just briefly talking to Coach Straney before the start of the second half. Biggest area he was concerned about, biggest area he wanted to work on was on the boards. Got to do a better job on the boards. He was absolutely right. He West Rutland's basketball, and it'll be an important opening 4 or 5 minutes for Canaan. See if they can. All these first rounds are tough on the higher seeds, I think. I think they're tougher on the higher seeds than the next round or the round after that, actually. Just, you know, it's that same old cliche. It's that shot will go up from Lincoln and no good. Rebound will be Marchessault. She'll get at number 12. Outlets the pass on this side and Begin. It'll be picked up by It's a different little twist, picking up full court with Pease like that. Well, that is her man. She reached for the ball and got that opened up the paint, and it'll be out of bounds off from Canaan. We'll go over to West Rutland. It was tight at the end of the first quarter of play. I believe it was a 6-point ball game. And then West Rutland able to get a lot of support off the bench from their substitute players, reserve players, and able to open up a double-digit lead on the trail play. They'll give it to begin. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Well, I have her for shots, and I think she will get 2 shots. I'll let John McKerney make the call. And 2 shots, he said. So that was 7 begin the line. So, for the first opportunity for points for Canaan, and try again from the line here in the third quarter. The only person in real foul trouble for Canaan is number 22, Marquis. She's got 3 P's for West Rutland, who's the leading scorer right now. She just picked up her 3rd foul. That's big. She's also their tallest player. And nobody off the bench for West Rutland. Looks like they're going to go with Pease with the 3 fouls. That shall be off the mark. She'll miss them both. Samarsky had a great first half. She got to that basketball. Lincoln, I mean, she was outstanding. It's a quiet first half for Lincoln. She hasn't had a 3-point shot yet. And on that trail play, so the defense come around and collapse down on her. Pease with the 1 dribble will come back and aims all the way across and they miss it. Marissa Samarsky, and I'll tell you, and I said this to you before, I'm not just making it up as the game was on. I said it earlier in the broadcast before it started, the game did. West Rutland has an awful tendency to miss bunnies and layups and free throws. What people would term easier to make types of shots, they like to do things the hard way. Coming in at 16-4, the number 3 seed, Canaan, with no seniors on their roster. And the 14th seed, 7 wins, 11 losses. I don't know why the odd number like that. It's a 20-game schedule, but this is the kind of game that is harder for the top seeds to focus in on. I mean, that old cliche, you know, what is Canaan got to lose? They go all out. Plus, neither team has seen each other. I do not believe. This lad's pass is going to make it down and might get away with some steps there. This is Harris. She gets to the baseline. Griswold will cut her off, and they want to go down in the low post. Pease had a hand on it. Quick control and the basket. They cut the lead to 12 at 37-25. West Rutland by 12. Oh, Griswold for a moment was open. That's going to be knocked away. Begin. Going to go in. Uncontested, basically. Cut the lead to 10. West Rutland a little loose out there. Yeah, and they're going to get a timeout call. As Canaan getting off to the start they need in the third quarter. Cut the lead down to 10 from 14. And Westside going to try to find that intensity they're lacking right now. So Westside with a much needed timeout. Veteran group, a little talk in the huddle. And mostly about taking care of that basketball. Something Westside did excellent throughout the whole season for as high a tempo as they play. I thought ratio-wise had an excellent ratio of not turning the ball over the time they touched the ball. Now Canaan controlling the tempo of the game, which is key against West Rutland. They can play half-court offense, but they don't like to get stuck in a half-court offense. Pease sets, fires, no, rims out, rebound, all purple on the boards, and they're going to give the ball off to Marchessault, and she'll bring it back to Ladd, and almost stolen away by Lincoln. Into the hands of Harris. And Harris working with Griswold in her face. Griswold there defensively, number 12 in white. Reached and almost came up with the ball. Harris lost the dribble. And there's the cut. Begin with the catch. Travels. Yeah, just a little bit of a screen on the pass. Off the fingertips of the West Rutland player. Was enough to throw off the layup. Cause a travel. Wave the basket off. Stays 37-27. Ames in the corner. Samarsky got hooked on the baseline. I don't believe there's shots. It's possession foul. They'll go out of bounds on the baseline to West Rutland. There'll be 2 fouls now on number 12, Marchessault.
2-3, right? Hey, 2-3.
Okay, so they'll get their defensive alignment.
Be ready for it to come back in, right?
And that 2-3 zone being very effective right now. Now they'll switch up, go to man. Griswold open, Coxton fires away and got it. Here, cock her arm and then get that nice follow through. 40-27, as I believe that becomes the first 3-point shot made by West Rutland tonight. begin traveling. That might be a travel for the travel they missed on the beginning of that play, but it's going to be a travel. And the ball's going to go over to West Rutland. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Play down game. West Rutland wins. They go to the quarterfinals, and they could be looking at number 6 Rivendell, which is a scary team to play in the playoffs. And they try to throw across the top, and the defensive play made there by Canaan. They'll get the ball under control. This is begin with number 10. Raylene begins, stolen away. Griswold lining it up and got it. See how cautious West Rutland players attack the hoop on these breakaways? They know in the back of their mind. Oh, look at that. The tip to Griswold, got it. 4-point run right there. It's added to 7-point run by West Rutland. Since the timeout, the lead has gone up to 44-27 on the catch. Begin, races into the front court. Griswold came around the backside, made the steal, then dribbled the ball off and put out of bounds. Good play by Griswold. And Marquis set until the 3:39 to play mark. And number 22, Marquis, back in the ballgame now. And Nick Marquis, who was, I believe, the leading scorer for Canaan in that first half, till she picked up her third foul and set. Lead at 17 right now for West Side. But again, they're trying to post up Marchesal, but they have her playing in the high post, and they don't understand that. They're going to dump it down in, and Lincoln just picked up the foul. Got Marquis with the grab, and I don't know, Marquis upset him or something. And wow, the first foul on Lincoln. I thought she had one earlier in the ball game, but the first foul on Katie Lincoln. And boy, Griswold gambled, lost, contact with the ball. Shot was too high. Here's a 3-on-2 the other way for West Rutland. All the way in. Lincoln will get it. And Marquis with the long pass is going to be picked up by, well, nobody right now. It's going to be picked up by Samirsky. Back to Lincoln, time to set it up, and no, still searching. Look at Samirsky. Look at Samirsky with that offensive rebound and the putback. 48-27, Lincoln with the steal. To Samirsky, take it to the bank. And the press too much right now. And now the West Rutland squad got the tempo where they want it. The press cranked up their intensity, which led to steals, which makes it 50-27 West Rutland. That's the largest lead of the ball game so far tonight. Yeah, if Canaan's really got any hopes of maintaining the comeback, there's 2:47 left to go in this third quarter. They got to have a lot of defensive stops. They need 3 or 4 baskets in this quarter and a lot of stops. I'm talking about Canaan. They let the lead get up to 50-27. And Sarah Pease coming out of the ballgame, those 3 fouls for West Rutland. And Tiffany Ponto taking her spot. Number 13 in white is Ponto. Well, Harris able to use the screen. Marchesal wants to bring the ball back to Harris. Samirsky just in good position, and she will rip the ball free. Foul will be called on Lincoln. She made the block from behind, and it looked like a lot of the ball, but I think she might have got her on the forearm. Let's begin at the line, and that's the 3rd team foul on West Rutland. Like I said, 2nd on Lincoln. And Begin, who is emerging as the floor leader. I've never seen Canaan play, so I'm kind of feeling this out as we go along. And Marquis is the offensive player, but Begin, number 10, is the catalyst to the whole offense right now. And then Marchesal, number 12, has been good down in the paint defensively. Like I said, not a senior on their lineup. Ames will do a complete spin and then give the ball to Griswold. Griswold pulls the ball back out. Like I said, if West Rutland wins, and that's a nice save by Lincoln, will swing the ball over to Griswold. If West Rutland wins and the seeds hold true, Rivendell could be quite a game of wit. I can't think of his name, but he coached Chelsea in 2005 over West Rutland in the championship game at Barrie, and he spread the floor and ran a 4-corner offense. He got travel call on Ponto. She had the right idea. She was on step to the hole, but he's now the coach at Rivendell, and I'll figure out his name for the night's over. But it is a serious game with tempo coming up Saturday for West Rutland against Rivendell. Griswold with the steal. Griswold will give it up to Samirsky. She'll step to the hole and got it. The defensive pressure really has made the difference here in the third quarter for West Rutland. That pass perfect over the top of the fingertips of Griswold. Harris Up? No. God, she worked so hard to get open and missed the shot. Marcusol with the steal will step back and get it. And they're going to pull back defensively now. Canaan is, and West Rutland bring the ball up unimpeded to the front court, and Griswold waits for Lincoln. She comes to the elbow. To Ames to make the grab. She'll dribble up to the free throw line. The pass is tipped. Lincoln able to go back and pick up the basketball. She'll bounce to the outside, keep the dribble alive. Oh, but Temple on Saturday will be, you'll see two tremendous contrasts with Rivendell West Rutland. One team wanted to hold the ball for 30, 60, 90 seconds, 2 minutes sometimes. Rivendell get that back door cut and then send the ball in. West Rutland, of course, they want to rev it up. There's the trap, and Griswold and company have spread the floor now. I don't believe they're playing for the last shot unless the shot presents itself, though they won't rush to take the shot here. Connell likes what she sees, can't finish it off. Samirsky got the foul. Yeah, and that's going to be the 4th team foul. And Samirsky's just played a tremendous ball game tonight. Will pick up her 2nd foul. There's Marquis. We're waiting for somebody to come open, and it was Noyes all the way back, and then again the pressure defensively just too much right now for Canaan. And they're able to get the ball in the Griswold. A lot of time, 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, and the 3rd quarter has been the difference maker right now as far as I can see, as West Rutland will open up a 23-point lead. Ames steps to the hole, pivots, playing to the back foot. Nice job by Ames. 20 seconds on the game clock. West Rutland might see a lot of this in the 4th quarter from West Rutland. Coach Straney, not the type of coach that, well, I don't say runs the score up, but he'll be kind. Couple chances in close, no good. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and it'll count. It'll count. What a cool play. Number 2, Victoria Harris put the first shot up too early. Came hard off the backboard, almost like a pass to herself off from the backboard. And she stood there, got it, put it up and in. Play of the game right there. 52-31 West Side, 8 minutes away from the quarterfinals. West Rutland, they're coming out with Samirsky, Ponto, Ames, Lincoln, and Griswold. Will be purple basketball. It'll be Canaan with the basketball. Start off this 4th quarter. Noyes, number 21, will pull up at the free throw line. Wanting to go baseline. Forces the ball down inside to begin. She'll turn, push a shot up, and Marcusol for the offensive putback. I can see where Canaan over the next couple of years with this nucleus they have on the floor without a senior on their roster. They are going to be could be possibly, I hate to make predictions this far out, Final Four team next year. Lincoln put the ball on the floor, takes the bump, goes up, gets her own rebound, falls back, left it short, and Marcusol will get the rebound. She wants to push the ball down the floor, and West Rutland took away all those quick outlets. That's Harris who came back, and Lincoln read it, slapped the ball away. They're trying to go inside to begin, and Lincoln came from the top of the arc to below the free throw line. That's makeup speed right there, and to knock the ball away. Marcusol, Walsh could on up with it. 3 ball, got it! Oh, 2-pointer this thing. 52-35 West Rutland. There's the screen. Griswold gets to the corner and wants to take the baseline, and actually she let the ball go because she might get called for the palm or the carry. Ponto coming out, Pease coming back in, playing with 3 fouls. Right now that doesn't seem like a relevant thing, the 3 fouls on Pease with the lead at 17. And that's going to be Lincoln. Ducks inside of Marquis. Back to Griswold. That's a little 12-footer. No good. Up and no good. Oh yeah, Samirsky has missed. And I'm not picking on her. I bet you 7 bunny shots tonight. Begin, we'll get it. Lead down to 15. 52-37. It has been spurts of intensity from West Rutland tonight. And it's hard. You got men, we talk about young people. They know the CDs and they know the records and all that also. Ames off the mark, and the ball will go over to Canaan. And there's the press being employed now. Marquis over the top. Ames will slap it away. Ames got the basketball. Her pass back, taken away by Marquis. Lincoln will get the foul. Wow. Tell ya, it's been a very inconsistent night tonight on the calls. That foul called all the way across the court with the defensive, with the players' backs to the official. And I'll tell you, that shot that Griswold took that they called a blocking foul on, they even called the foul on Lincoln for reaching in and taking the ball away with no contact. It's been a very inconsistent night. The good thing is it's not as tight a ball game where it would be the determining factor. Pease, the pivot, Pease dancing around to Griswold. So you spin the ball and nope. Tell you what, that's a great pair of hands right there by Ames. Her pass back was tipped, but still gets to Pease. West Rutland, usually a very good three-point shooting team, has been way off the mark tonight. I have them down as 1-3 tonight. 5:26 to go on the night. Playoff number 1, almost in the books for West Rutland. That's going to be no good. And I can't believe who they call the foul on. Oh my goodness, that was on Griswold. Well, I'm going to get in trouble tonight, but I got to tell you, it's a good thing it's not a close ball game. With some of these, again, that was called from the backside, like you could see through Griswold's body, but it was so late, the whistle. And they'll get through that play with no whistle. Griswold with the basketball. The defender was Marchessault came flying through there, and Griswold able to pull the ball back. Pease. To Lincoln. It looks like they're going to spread the floor. Griswold says, I'm not spreading the floor. Boom! There she goes. Three-pointer for Griswold. I believe, unofficially, Brooks' first three of the night. Passes through the hands to begin, and boy, what a great defensive play. There's a foul on Marquis, her fourth. Great defensive play in the first shot that was altered by the defensive play of Canaan. Not Keenan, he used to play quarterback for MSJ. By Canaan. And so Lincoln up and got the first shot. 56-37 West Rutland. Second shot, no. Samirsky, able to get in there quick, get the ball, missed the bunny shot. There's the foul. If it's Marquis, she is done for the night. Yeah, and that'll be her fifth foul. Now they'll get 20 seconds to make the substitution here. Good player, I tell you, real good player. And I believe it's Begin going to come in, number 10. Yes, and she's talking to the coach, actually doing some coaching. And now we'll go on the baseline to West Rutland. That is the third team foul on Canaan, 6 on West Rutland. 4:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Griswold. The defense sags back off her, and she can take advantage of it. Boy, she had a lot of court to work with early on. Baseline, Samirsky. She'll get that one. So it's in close shot to the Bowling Samirsky. 58-37. Ladd lost the dribble and throws over the top, and wow. Tell you, they can't call it like this in the semis and quarterfinals. I mean, it's basketball, and it's a contact sport, and it's going to be aggressive plays. But wow. And that's going to be Griswold's fourth fall. But, you know, you've heard people talking over the decades how they let you play a little bit more physical in the playoffs. Certain officials, you know, not tonight. It's almost like I can't think of anything wimpy other than me. It's almost like having a cup of tea at a china shop. Wow. We have an injured player for it's Begin out there with some, she got an elbow in the face and there's a cut like in her eyebrow area. And that's what the stoppage in play will be as they're going to attend to her. And they're going to get some attention for it. So a towel, and looks like the eyebrow area got cut. Yeah. The cut in the eyebrow area. And just finishing the cleanup right now of the where the blood was. And I lost track of where we were. I think it's going to be, yeah, it was a 5 count against West Rutland, so it should be purple basketball. And I don't know if they'll bring Begin back in the ballgame. She's going to be taped up with butterflies probably and be all set to go. It's going to be cool sky to shore of friends. Going to have Hickey there, but she'll be okay. And we are set 4:03 to go, 58-37 West Rutland. We are talking fourth quarter action. And it's, you know, is natural. Canaan fans reacting like they thought it was Ali Frazier, you know, somebody going to lynch somebody, but it was just a close in contact. The elbow hit the forehead, and it's a lot of thin skin there, a lot of blood near the surface of your body right there. And actually, Begin looks actually very good. Good color in the face and all calm and everything. And she's getting the butterflies put on her eyebrow area. And here comes Lincoln with the basketball. Lincoln with the crossover, picked the ball up, put the shot up, no good. And that's going to be tipped all the way to the corner. I believe it was last touch by Lincoln. And it will be off from West Rutland on the bounds. It's been a loose ball game tonight. It's been a sloppy ball game. Okay, I guess if you're going to have a game that, I'm not saying the officials did a bad job, I don't mean to say that, but it's not a playoff style officiated game. If you're going to get that and choppy play, might as well get it out of the way in the first round, the big lead, and that's what West Rutland's doing. Oh, I like the officials, I think they're good guys, but everybody has an off night. A lot of people probably thinking I do. I am right now having an off night. Down to 3.5 minutes to go, and there's a Griswold on the baseline. And West Rutland, the score not really indicative of how they dominated the second and third quarter. They've pulled the ball out. I hate using that word, but they've taken the air out of the ball. They spread the floor, and they're being very patient offensively, sometimes over-patient. Samirsky on the drive. Now go off from the hands of the defender. I think it was Rancourt, number 14, last touchdown. It's going to be West Rutland basketball. And we'll throw the ball up top. Pease will make the grab, and then in the corner to Griswold. Lets it fly, and it'll be off the mark. Rebound. Marchesal to Harris. And look at that, good hustle by Griswold. She took the original shot at the other end of the floor. And then got back and made the defensive play. And that pass is going to be handled by Ladd. Over the top, nice dump down. Good hands, and can't get the finish. They'll battle for the ball, and we'll have a jump ball called. As Samirsky gets up for West Rutland. She had tied up Marchesal, number 12, in purple. It's Noyes taking the ball out of bounds right now. You know, a lot of times, too, players have a tendency to overreact. Not that getting hit in the forehead with an elbow doesn't hurt, but they kind of panic. And you could see that happen. And then just, I don't think the coach for Canaan likes blooders. Used to seeing blood. I don't think he's a nurse. But you would have thought somebody just had an appendicitis attack or had appendix taken out in front of her on the court. Pease with a little jiggle of the ball, a zig and a zag, and Lincoln. The 2:23 to go. West Rutland winding the clock down here on these possessions. Samirsky with the catch. She'll penetrate, kick, fire, and leave it short. Kept alive by Pono, and she'll go back and get the basketball. That's what Samirsky did. She will put it up and miss the shot. Weak side rebound, kept alive by Lincoln, and very last touch by Katie Lincoln. Noyes was the ball 21. Oh, but originally, on the injured play, I'm not sure which West Rutland elbow did it. It was accidental, inadvertent. But Noyes was fine. It wasn't until she reached up and touched her forehead and saw blood. And then she kind of went into panic mode. And then I believe it must be her dad. And I would have reacted the same way. He came rushing onto the floor. And, you know, everybody kind of overreacted. And now everybody's calm now. And everything's kind of settled down. And they got her all butterflied up. And she looks okay down there. And she's smiling. And the father took a big deep breath. And he's not going to hang anybody. But it's been different tonight. 60-37. It's a 23 West Rutland lead, but they just haven't. You can win by that much, you just not look sharp. Oh, nice shot. Pease has looked sharp tonight. as Noyes will chase down the ball, bring it into Harris. We're under a minute, 10 seconds to go, and I think we have a timeout. Oh, we got a fly. Oh, and a little screen call. Okay. That's going to be the fourth team foul. As Tony Girardi coming in for West Rutland. Amy Lincoln. And as it says, Griswold and Katie Lincoln will sit down for the evening. And Ames will inbounds the balls to Amy Lincoln. Inbounds the ball to Amy Lincoln. There, that's much better English. Much better English. It's been a rough night calling the case too.
Work hard.
So West Rutland going to advance to the quarterfinals. So I'll have it here at the Hinchy Gym. I'll be here. I'll have that game for. Oh, Girardi with the bucket. Oh, off the bench and firing strikes. That's going to be Harris. Trying to use the glass. No good. Girardi with the rebound. Girardi will cross it over. Going to attack the paint. Give it back to the trailer, which is Ames. They'll spread the floor now. As you can see, Pease with 28 seconds to go. Will kill the dribble, needs some help, and finds Amanda Ames to Tony Girardi. She'll take a glance at the clock. It just went under 20 seconds to go. The West Rutland will get the win on their home court. No injuries to speak up for West Side. They're going to survive the basketball game. They got to sharpen up though for Saturday. They'll have to play like they did against Arlington and Twin Valley. Pano, is the clock going to strike midnight? There they go. West Rutland with the win. Congratulations to both teams. Good job by the coaches. And get out there and support your student athletes. 65-37. The West Rutland moving on to the quarterfinals.